Hi, hello, my dear CA final students. So we have launched one new batch, that is Attempt Saver batch, which is a Q&A discussion. So many students over the past were asking me, sir, what is this batch about? So we just wanted to know more details about it. So that's the reason why I'm posting this video. 3 attempts before indirect tax paper was so predictable and the questions were so easy. But starting from May 2025, the question paper became very difficult. May 25, September 25 and Jan 26 question papers are the difficult papers, and going forward the papers are going to be in this standard only. And thanks to AI, because using AI they are coining very good questions and they are making different types of adjustments, and they are ensuring that only a student who have complete knowledge on the subject will be able to cope up with the exam. So that's the ground reality. Where students lack, lot of students will be attending the classes, say it be the regular batch or exam oriented batch, and they will be having a knowledge on the subject. They know every provision, and with the revision classes they will be revising that particular concept repeatedly. I know the subject, I know the provision, but I don't know how to apply it into the exam. So when there is a question, so I don't know how to apply the provision and arrive at the answer. Yes, you have very good knowledge, but when it comes to application, you are not able to understand, because in application you need to connect 2-3 provisions and you need to correlate and you need to write. So that's where many students are failing in the recent exams. This is based on my understanding and based on interaction with many students. So that's where some students suggested me, sir, why don't you do an exhaustive Q&A batch where we know the subject, but we don't want to listen to the theory again and again. We don't want to listen to the provisions again and again, but we want to understand how it will be applied into the questions. For that reason, I'm starting with this attempt saver batch, because exactly the attempts will cost because of this reason only. So that's why we just coined this attempt saver batch. It's purely a Q&A batch wherein I'm going to solve the questions from solved workbook. So already solved workbook, if you are having, you don't have to pay for that. So you can join for the batch without solved workbook, so that we have discounted the price accordingly. Suppose if you are not having solved workbook of the latest edition, so then you can join this batch so that you will be getting the solved workbook. And for concept discussion, wherever required, I'll be using That's It book for reference purpose, or any other sources of ICA etc. for reference purpose. But primarily we are going to solve as many number of questions as we can, covering past exam questions, study material questions, RTP and MTP questions, along with that the questions on amendments. So this is the horizon in which we are going to cover in this batch. So this particular batch, actually we announced the dates as 23rd March onwards, which is in online live and recorded option. But again, based on students' request, I am preponing the batch from 9th March, because many students were asking, sir, like if you are taking it at that time, then you will complete somewhere in April first week or second week, and we will not have time for revision. So can you please complete it early? For that reason, we are starting the batch from 9th of March. And I'm trying to wind up the batch as soon as possible. So maximum by 30th March, I will complete the entire discussion. The number of hours that we have planned is minimum 60 hours. So wherein primarily we will be focusing on mighty 200 questions. So all the 200 important questions. Apart from that, the remaining questions from the solved workbook and questions based on amendments etc. Including, so board of studies, case study booklet also, the important questions also we are going to solve in the class itself. So that's where I just made a plan of 60 hours to complete this, but minimum 60, it can go beyond that also, but minimum 60 hours is what I have planned. And the timings of this will be evening 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. It may get extended also, but it starts at 4 o'clock in the evening. So morning times, you can complete your preparation of other subjects, etc. So that evening you can focus on this Q&A batch where concept discussion also will be, the relevant concept discussion also will be done. And this will be out and out online live. And for online live students, we are giving a backup of 40% of the lectures, so that if you want, if you have missed anything, if you want to revise, you can do the revision. Plus, we are also giving this as a recorded mode also. So today's lecture will be uploaded the next day. So like that, recorded option is also there if you don't want to attend online live. So that recorded classes, you will get 1.5 views. So with, the validity, 6 months validity. So depending upon whichever option you want, you can choose, and the link to purchase this batch is in the description to this video. Suppose if you are a first time learner, so this batch is not suitable for you. So this batch is suitable for those students who already attended some regular batch or exam oriented batch of either mine or some other faculty, or those students who already appeared for the exam but could not clear in the exam. So can definitely attend this batch, and strictly this is not for the first time learners. And hope I have clarified you all the necessary information related to this batch, and I'm excited to meet you all in the class. Thank you.